for Wrang of Fire 4. Here in the round of 81, this is Shix0 taking on Phoenix and Modri. Over here in the west, on Acropolis, we've got Shix0 in yellow. In the northeast, we've got Phoenix playing in green as the Mayans. And in the southeast, we've got Modri playing in blue as the Spanish, pardon me. In blue as the Spanish. We're on Acropolis. Acropolis, you get this big plateau to start on. And yeah, this is a not a fair spawn. That's pretty nice for yellow, who could have a nice safe spot to stick their king. Looks like each player got like a little pocket. Okay, so each base has their advantages and disadvantages, though. What's Phoenix's elo? Shix0's a 2K, Modri's a 2K. Modri, Wrang of Fire 2 champion. By the way, I'll say to everybody that has been knocked out of the tournament, especially the higher elo players, you guys should stick around. I've got some fun format ideas that I want to try, including a triple mirror. I think there's one or two. There's a few civs that I'd really like to see a triple mirror of.
Monday?
What is green up to here? Phoenix is coming forwards and laming Modri? Oh, man. What is Phoenix's elo? Oh, God. Is there a moderator around that can update the elos? Please and thank you, and I'll pop them up when you're done. But I got my gut feelings telling me something about green here. The laming is pretty serious. Oh, and the alligator is going to have a kill. He's around 1400. Thanks, Shix0. So that means we got two 2Ks and a 1400. I don't know why you would do this as the 1400. The player to study low elo players is Trundo. Okay? Or Joey the Bonkerer. Those are definitely the two players to study because they consistently beat higher elo players. They get themselves into the bad situations that you should not be able to win as the low elo and find ways to make it work. Like, those are the ones to watch. This, you're like hurting yourself so bad, I think. You know? But I think all that does is hurt green. And gives no advantage. Like, Modri's fine. You know? If anything, now he's going to be safer than he was. Shix0, and then Shix0's laughing. Like, when you do this, you hand it to especially if the mid elo, because usually there's a low elo, a mid elo, and high elo in every set, right? Even whether it's 3 high elo players that are all close, that's still the spread that kind of ends up happening. Like, you're giving it to the mid elo player when you do that. So you don't want to do that because it's basically it's against the meta. You're playing anti-meta when you do that. So you're making a bad decision and you're losing yourself the game when you do that. Your best option as the low elo is to play very conservatively and convince both players that you're working with them in any way you can and avoid any kind of conflict, and then boom up, make your strongest army composition and then attack. Especially if they're attacking in the middle of them attacking each other. Oh man. Then you're laughing as the low elo player. That's your ideal. That's how you sit back and play. If you're the high elo players, you kind of want that to happen because what you want is to beat your opponent and then go up against the low elo player. So it's like, and that is the meta of Wrang of Fire. It's taken us 3 years to get here, but the reality is that's how you're supposed to play this meta. Deviating from that is a gamble. There are a few other things that we've seen that kind of work out. And this is, of course, is a brand new mode with the ungarrisonable kings. So you have the option of maybe even attempting like a double snipe and just true 2v1ing your opponents, or like 1v2ing, I guess, your opponents. So things are definitely, also you don't have to worry about your opponent. You don't have to like kill your opponent, which could really like, that was actually probably the worst thing in Wrang of Fire 2 is one person that you could tell should probably win the game would kill one other opponent, and the person just would not resign, even when they probably should have, in quotation marks, because they knew that if they stopped being attacked, they could reboom. It was not great. So this mode counters that, because when you try to, if you try to do that, you'll just die, because you can just go find the king and snipe the king, and then they're dead. So it's great. You've got this amazing variable that changes everything. It's kind of like being told to play Age of Empires 2 while you're also like balancing a basketball on your finger. And you're spinning it. Like everybody can balance a basketball on your finger, and you can even probably balance the basketball on your finger like while you play AoE a little bit. You know, most people could probably do that, but I bet you a pro player would be way better at it. Well, in this case, the basketball on your finger, this guy right here. Conquest with extra risk is exactly what I wanted for these settings, because it just speeds things up greatly. Acropolis, by the way, is probably my favorite map to watch. It is so interesting. It's actually, I really like playing it too. It's an excellent map. It's great. I'm glad that, I wish there was maybe 2 more shorefish. Just a little bit more shorefish. But it's pretty great the way it is already. Are the civs picked in the game random, Sujith? No, they are allowed to pick their civ. Survivalist is dropping 128 folks on us. Welcome, everybody, from Survivalist stream. Folks watching on YouTube, when one streamer on Twitch goes to another streamer's channel with their players, with their units, or, oh my god, with their what, with their viewers, wherever you people are called, then this is my notification that goes off, so you know what's happening. Blue didn't suddenly manifest a bunch of knights in their own base that can travel through walls and on my face. I'm casting and I forgot to turn my alerts off. I don't care though. We're rolling with it. Welcome everybody, welcome in. We're casting Wrang of Fire 4. Wrang of Fire 4 is a 1 versus 1 versus 1 tournament. We are a group of fully upgraded elite chatters. It's a tournament I'm casting. It's a pro tournament actually. It's an A-tier tournament. It's one of the only non 1v1 or team game like team A versus team B format tournaments out there, and it's A-tier. We've got $2,500 prize pool. You can still donate to the prize pool if you really want to, but I recommend you check the content out before you do anything rash like that, and don't feel obligated to. Everything is free, and it's been great so far. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to have more entertaining content for the rest of this game, as Shix0 is coming forwards here. So it's 1 versus 1 versus 1. There's no in-game diplomacy, and the kings cannot be garrisoned. I have to actually explain the full settings to you guys because you're new. All right, some of you. So the kings cannot be garrisoned. Not in buildings, not in towers, not in transport ships even. Survivalist is playing in the tournament, by the way. I don't know if you have scheduled your game yet. I haven't checked that. So almost S tier. We are close. Yeah. If we got like, you know, $8,000 more dollars. All we need is $8,000. Whoever got it from a Helsing deserves it the most. What are you talking about? Got your name from Castlevania? Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about. Chat's got their own thing they're going on. But yeah, we're on Acropolis here. We've got Shix0 over here in the northwest, northwest, whatever. Playing in yellow as the Tatars. And we've got Phoenix in green. Phoenix is a 1400-ish player, playing as the Mayans. And we've got Wrang of Fire 2 champion, so 2 tournaments ago champion Modri, playing in blue as the Spanish in the south. And again, remember, the kings can't be garrisoned. We're on Acropolis, so it's wide open and difficult to wall. And both players are currently pressuring Modri. Modri's getting 2v1'd right now. So green has a group of archers that they're trying to work into Modri's base. Yellow went for this kind of towery push, and now Modri's getting some conks out. So what I'm hoping to see is for Modri go to one of his 2 opponents' base and snipe the king with some conks. Now, even if Yellow's king is there, I think that's in range of the conks. It might just be out of range. I'm not sure. Green's not going to get in there, though. And that doesn't matter anymore. If Cav Archer's still the meta for sniping, you betcha. You absolutely betcha. All right, Green has broken in here. Conks will actually outrange the archers right now, right? Villager count is 37 for Modri to 39 from Phoenix and 34 from Shix0. And if you guys want to get caught up in the tournament, it's all up on my YouTube. Everything's been posted on my YouTube. There's been some crazy games. If you go back in the VOD actually today, I casted a game with Tato that is seriously the best game I've seen with this format. And if you don't, you should make sure you're subbed to my YouTube because it's gonna be pretty amazing when I am going to rewatch my own cast of that game just because that's such a sick game, and then I'm gonna go back and watch Tato's point of view because that was such a good game of Age of Empires 2. Hopefully we get some more right here. This is being cast from Rex, but we do have a game with Slam coming up that's live. That should be a little bit after this one. Gonna be hard to top ever. If you ignore like King Snipe quality Alucard, the game with Tato is like the best game I think I've ever had in any of my tournaments. It was so good. It was insane. Like, I don't know if you could get a much better, like, game with this format without, like, some crazy King Snipes happening. But, yeah, this one has potential. Shix0 is familiar with the format. Modri, Wrang of Fire 2 champion. And a 1400 mixed in as a wild card. This one's got some potential. And I was saying, I think right before chat came in, Acropolis is such a good map for spectating. It's so good. Like it's open, it's awkward, expansion. It's kind of big, but not too big. There's extra res, but not a ton of extra res. It's right in between. Is Tato playing today? When was the Tato game? It's in the VOD. You'd have to go back and watch in the VOD. Dr. Trollermeister. I think it was 2-3 games ago. If you don't want to be spoiled, you should be careful. You might want to wait for the YouTube video then. Exclamation mark YouTube or youtube.com/@Wrang, I think. How that works. And I am posting everything from YouTube like within the week, so trying to make actual content for actual enjoyable watching. Ooh, Modri with the conks is roaming to the back of Shix0's base. So both players have units roaming around looking for kings. Modri's being kept underneath the town center in the castle. And we'll look at what Modri's point of view is. He doesn't know where that king is. You can research Treason, but not until Imperial Age. Treason will reveal the location of the king for 5 seconds. It'll show the tiles that the king is standing on for 5 seconds. Grass Discord is a good place to find team game teammates. Yes, there's a section called Rat Gang. And people will show up if you ping that. I hope. Rat Gangers, you better show up. Yellows, Vills, when the conks have come and the knights are gone. Where's the petards is my question, right? We need petards or a siege tower. Survivalist, right? Survivalist. There was a game with throwing axemen and a siege tower that you might want to go watch. You guys have seen survivalists do some naughty things with siege towers. Did I call it or did I call it? Rankstradamus. Wrang, we're starting to use your channel chat between. That's fine. It's called a Twitch chat, not a Twitch silent.
Mande, sí.
I'll chat however I want.
Presto.
I feel like Modri is just looking for kings right now.
Emotional, damn it.
Was the explosion for the P-tard? I think the explosion was for the P-tard, right? Oh, or is this like a sneaky sneak? What is the plan here, Modri? Gotta be careful.
Sí.
Will Shix0 notice the P-tards? Best explosion in a long time. Oh god, it's like a loop because I have a voice command for when I say the word. I'm not, you know, I'm not Mem or T90 or Dave, but that's a lot of crossbows, right? that's a lot of crossbows, right? Seems like a lot of crossbows. I think 45 crossbows in Castle Age is a lot of crossbows. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, and in come the conks. Modri with the conks just everywhere. He's gonna get trapped in though. Gotta be careful. And the king has been run out by Phoenix.
Boots cheek.
He's gotta run. Okay, so the king is really fast, guys. The king has 1.5 movement speed? 1.32 movement speed. So slightly faster than a conquistador. So as long as the king runs in a straight line, not, oh no, directly towards an outpost line, and the king is out, and Modri is on the hunt. Ooh, the attempted quick walls from Blue. Blue traps the king in. Modri with the sick quick walls. The gate quick wall traps the king in. That was sick from Modri. What? Wow. What a sick trap from Modri.
Another one.
That was awesome.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking
Conks killing kings.
on this motherfucking.
Quick
I'm
wall.
in danger.
Conquistadors blasting through palisades like they're paper. Yep. Yellow's in.
Emotional, damn it.
Shix0's in. Modri's king's under his TC. The light cav's right here. Got to be careful. Ooh. But Shix0 might just go in full dive with the cav archers. And maybe Modri should full send his conks. Yellow's going to try and get a king base, like, protective castle in front of his king pen and this gold. Cav archers are coming around back here. Can Modri's going to see this in just a moment. Is this open? If it's open, it's going to be even worse. Modri going forwards. Does he even need to push? Can he just hit Shix0's base? Might be better off just hitting Shix0's base and then teching into skirms or something at home, right?
You right to jail.
The Mangonel's going to work on this town center.
Emotional, damn it.
Thanks, PJM. Appreciate it. Cavalry archers come back and snipe one of those mangoes. And now Modri is going to... I don't think he should take this fight. I feel like the conks are going to lose this fight. PJM. Take a seat, bud.
Sí.
20 cav archers to 19 conks. The numbers aren't that bad. The main problem is that the conks, well, they're 2+2 armor.
Another one.
Sí.
Siege workshop down on the front. I think Modri would be better off. Modri would be better off adding town centers. No. At this point, I know he has. Like I know he has 3. Is he up to imp? I think booming would be better here. But I have the. I don't know. I have the benefit of seeing everything, right? Another one. Cav Archer is going to find this castle, and Modri is going to lose some villagers. Period. Will the castle go up? Spanish vills do build faster, but do they build faster enough?
Emotional.
Hero villager!
damn it.
We're at 99%. The hero vill gets it up. Cost us, like, was that 9 vills, though?
Look at all this damage! And we're gonna repair it using Flex Shot.
It's fine. I like this castle from the Tetar player. Shix0 is gonna get some eco secured here. Maybe even here would have been better though, up on this hill. And then you could like wall.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's gone.
I know.
Kill switch engage. Yeah, chill out. Let the good folks watch. All right. My OBS is not a meme jukebox. It's meant to be reactive for chat. All right.
New hat.
Yeah. Twitch chat can't settle down, so Twitch chat's being made to settle down. Basically the emote only mode equivalent of channel points. Ooh, Modri! Modri! Modri's just okay! While those 3 cavalry archers are extra dead. Splits from Shix0. Attack ground attempt from Modri there. Needs to get the conks working. And needs like 2 more mangonels. And that's going to force Modri to kind of delay this push, which will give Shix0 time to boom. And this is what I mean by maybe Modri should add. He did add one more town center down here, though. Dave is dropping 780 people on my stream. And that's... That's a lot of nights. Dave, man, thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am Wrang. I'll pause the game.
Ominous sovereign just drank the Wrang.
And thank you for the prime. All right, I think that's all of them. Thank you for showing up. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Thank you. I gotta push play now. Get the game going again. Welcome, Raiders. This is Wrang of Fire 4. Thank you, Dave, for the raid. And this is a 1 versus 1 versus 1 A-tier tournament featuring some of your favorites. We've got Modri taking on Shix0. We actually have lost a player in this game already because of a sick play by Modri. He actually kind of like quick walled a vill in with a gate and trapped it against some conks, or not a vill, the king. I'm all flustered from the raid. It's a 1 versus 1 versus 1 tournament. There's pros. We've got Modri, Slam. We got a game of Slam coming up after this. Tato had an absolutely insane tournament game today, earlier in the tournament. Just like one I'll never forget.
Jicky_jam forced Dave _0 to
Thanks, Jicky.
Jicky_jam gifted a tier 1 sub to Dave _.
Much appreciated.
They have given 559 gift subs in the channel.
Much appreciated. So, oh, and I don't know, I can't remember if I said this already, but kings cannot be garrisoned. So not in buildings, not in transport ships, nothing. They have to be loose and scattered around the map. They can be penned in. Yellow's got a nice little like king pen going back here, but they absolutely cannot be garrisoned in anything. No rams or anything.
Jicky_jam forced Bone Zone 1 to consume the Wrang juice. Jicky_jam gifted a tier 1 sub to Bone Zone 1. They have given 560 gift subs in the channel.
Jicky, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. They are not allowed to do it, or is this a mod that totally prevents it? There's actually a mod that we had made. So in the last summer, the Age of Empires developers put out a patch that broke kings being able to garrison into buildings. So I ran a whole tournament called the King Snipe Cup, and I realized that mode or that setting would go really good with my annual 1v1v1 tournament that I run. So I decided to combine the two, and we have this year's version of Wrang of Fire 4. And here we are. And now we've got Shix0, who's like a 2.2k pushing Modri, who's like a top 20. And here we go. We got heavy cav archers that are going to run into some knights. I'm going to presume these are close to hitting Cavalier. Otherwise, Modri wouldn't take this fight. And this is a pretty big fight. Cavalry archers are not heavy. They have chemistry and bracer. Right? That trebuchet is a little close to that castle. And that wasn't a great fight for Shix0, I don't think. Cavalier did kick in partway through for Modri there. Shix0 is going to lose this castle, and then it's going to be a slow push into Shix0's base, I think, for Modri. The question is, where and when is heavy cav archer coming in? Don't forget that there are extra resources on the map. Like green has gold and stone that they haven't taken, and Shix0's actually over here snatching some of that up already. Thanks again, Dave. Much appreciated. Seriously. Do they see the position of the opponent's king on the minimap? There's a tech that they can get from the castle called Treason that reveals the opponent's kings, both the opponent's kings, for like 5 seconds. Blue's doing a good job trying to drop outposts all over the place so they can track down the king. Dave is the Canadian man. Dave is the man, absolutely. I don't know why I didn't say he's also a Canadian man. But hope everybody's been keeping their stick on the ice. That's all I got. I have a beaver. You don't have a beaver. I'm my own person. Okay, fair enough. Beaver's Canadian. So Modri lost all of that for nothing. Well, he is pushing over here. He's got light cav, so he's going to be a hussar switch for the Spanish player. Are these elite yet? Still no elite conkin though. He needs elite conk. It's like the only power spike they get, right? Like once you get elite conk, that's it. They don't get any more attack upgrades entering. That's as strong as they get. So. And it just gets worse and worse because the Tatar player is going to get chemistry. They're going to get heavy cav archer. They're going to get, what else? All of the things. They get Parthian for free and Thumbring for free. I think Modri is like searching for the king. I don't know. Just all out raiding, trying to take Shix0 out at this point. Very, very even at this point in the game. Shix0's eco might be about to be in shambles with all these hussar just pressuring everywhere. Let's look at that worker efficiency. Yeah, dropping way down for Shix0 now. Is it? No, actually, it's not. 68%, still pretty good. And it looks like Modri's contemplating a Halb Siege Ram switch, because we got a ton of barracks down. So Siege Ram makes a lot of sense. It'll soak up those shots from the heavy cav archers. And it'll help push buildings. Could be used maybe to even break into the king pen at the back here. I think one of the main issues for Modri, and a really good decision from Shix0 in his base design, is that it's almost impossible to like sneak units back here. Like you're not going to sneak petards. With the way everything is shaped, you're just not going to be able to get in that way. So it's going to be up to like a standard push. And meanwhile, Modri's king is still fairly exposed. Like, there's a palisade right here, and then the king. Is Treason a thing? Yes, absolutely. So Treason costs 400 gold. You can research it starting in Imperial Age. And we've got what? Heavy camel? We still don't have heavy cav archer. But we do, looks like we have all the pierce armor upgrades and everything else. We're just missing heavy cav archer. And we have Halb Hussar with like 9 conks, which is not bothering to upgrade. Yeah, Halb Siege. I'd like to see Siege Ram, right? I think Siege Ram would be nice. I don't know what's the res looking like here for Modri. He's got 60 on food. Give him some time, he might be able to get into it, but I don't know if he has the time that he needs. Modri might be stuck with maybe just trying to go for some sort of snipe play. Camels are going to pick off one of these trebs. Could monks help here in this situation? Man, my voice is stomped. I've been casting for like 5 hours. Worked the hockey game yesterday. Worked the hockey game the day before. So once you die, your units will not attack unless attacked. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to attack the dead person. Yellow's looking for the king. I think this is... We could also be preparing for like a king flush. So sometimes what players will do is they'll prep like units on one side and then push from the other because they know the person's going to try and cycle their king away from the action because it's ungarrisonable. Composition of yellows is hard to beat. They have so much gold available to them that they can go the double gold army, and then you're trying to beat double gold with trash. And I mean, I haven't checked, but I have a feeling green may even have a market somewhere. The stacked cav archers doing some damage. They are heavy cav archers finally. Ooh, the creepy. Ooh, the creepy. The mangonels. All right, the cav archers made it away. Shix0's paying too much attention. Raids though. Raids, right? You don't. If you can't beat your opponent's army, then beat their eco. Like if you can't attack their army because you lose, then go fight their economy and force their army back so they can't attack yours and you have time to switch. Or just go straight for the raids. I wonder if we can... Like, we need petards. Ooh, or siege tower. Siege tower, right? Siege tower. Can we build a siege tower? Can we build a siege tower? Can we build a siege tower? Did I see a bombard? Thought I saw a bombard in the queue. Mangonel getting some hits in. Might pick off a trebuchet there. There's blue all over the place in yellow's base. Modri satisfying himself with getting some raids in. Mango shots on the trebuchets. This is kind of looking really good for Shix0 though. Even with the trebs going down and everything. And the raids, I still feel like Shix0's in a pretty good position. His composition is just on point. Plus, he has his own halberdiers now. That might be the final straw. Modri's got to think about a snipe. Is this still all, like, walled in? Oh, he ate that gold that was in the wall, right? Good. The Tars don't get bombard cannons. Spanish do. Thought I saw one like just up there out of the corner of my eye. I might have been wrong. At what point do you make skirmishers against these monstrosities of cav archers? 7 pierce armor. 7! They're like cavalry archer scarls. Alright, Halbs. And how are the Halbs gonna do? Come on down to the Halb Murder Show. And they're all dead. They're gonna die. Yeah, those are dead. Yeah, those are dead. Okay, Modri. Talk to me, Modri. Talk to me about sniping this king, Modri. Modri is an excellent arena clown, okay? He exceeds in these kind of late game walled in situations. I refuse to count him out. If I see Siege0, then I think, what's he gonna do? Well, he's going Cavalier? Paladin, maybe? He might go for like a Paladin power spike against the Cav, but his opponent already has Halbs. And Shix0 might be reading that, guys. I wonder if he spotted one of the Paladin or is just worried enough about the Hussar to want to switch into Halbs. But he had like a ton. He has 35 Halberdiers in queue. 35 Halbs. There's a Ram. So I think Modri's contemplating a Siege Ram switch still. Or add, whatever. More raiding from Modri in the north. Shix0's under 100 villagers. But I don't know how much that's really going to hurt. We got a Halb on Halb massacre happening here. Modri casually has 82. Yes, extremely casually. Just he's farming very casually. See how casual this is? See this farm next to the woodline? It's very, very casual. I feel like I'm imitating Dave. I'm way better at imitating T90. You didn't believe me, did you? Oh, the camels got in. And the camels are hitting this town center. Is this just open? Was this just open? Did they go in through the gate? Oh, it's open there. Either that was chopped or it was never closed to begin with. And the camels just straight up just ran in. That's gonna sting. I think just losing the wood production might hurt Modri. He's kind of like full Halb right now, so he needs that wood and Skirm. Like he needs the wood income. Does he have any other wood either? Like is that wood line there? There's some patches up on his main base. I don't even know how this Hussar got in. Is that open over there? Some of these skirmishers getting eaten by the camels in the middle. Modri continuing to raid with those rear stables, though. Quite a headache here for Shix0. He's got some Hussar prepped up here waiting now. The camels running around to try and clean that up, too. Loose Relic kicking up there. A lot going on. Does Modri have Supremacy? Yeah, right? The 3+6 melee is definitely Supremacy. Yeah, the rating's going to be way tougher for Shix0 now. Shix0 has to address the Spanish players' army, which might not be too bad. Spanish get fully upgraded skirms, right? But I feel like you switch hard into skirms, Hussar player goes Hussar, and then just sad noises. The relic count currently. I can get that for you. Modri has 1. Look at these relics. Relics are stupid. Relics are just a relic. One trebuchet goes down. The trash. More trash coming in. Modri's trash with 10 Cavaliers. I wonder... Oh, Paladin kicks in. I wonder if the 10 Pala are enough to win this fight with the Cav Archers. Maybe if there were more dead Halbs. Nah, the Paladin should have been unclicked. Probably should have unclicked the Paladin, maybe. Wondering how this is going to play on console. I think it's pretty crazy they put it out for console. I'm looking forward to seeing that myself, actually. They can make team games work really well on console, like without lag somehow. They optimize it for consoles. That would be pretty crazy. Because the 4v4 team games are really what the real true test of your CPU. I don't understand why Modri is not consolidating his units. He is having a little bit problems like getting them all together in one spot. Yeah. The one hotkey I like to keep around and keep handy is the select all army buildings hotkey. That can be pretty useful for late game. Oh, the Hussars are still missing attack upgrade. They've only got forging. Really interesting fluctuating mixture of army compositions for both of the players. Skirms are taking shots from the Trebs. Tatars get that tech that gives them extra range on their trebuchets. Shix0's playing really, really well. It's funny how this has just turned into a regular 1v1 game now. Now I'm just casting regular 1v1. This is actually why, guys, you've noticed me casting some 1v1s on my channel and people being like, why isn't he just casting more viewer show matches? It's for situations like this. Like, so I actually have some relevant experience when we end up with two 2Ks that have killed a lower elo player like this. What's going on over here? What? Why are there why does Shix0 have Keshix attacking? Is he trying to wait? Is he just trying to generate gold? He's mining the archers for gold. That's kind of pog. That is kind of like 1000 IQ, right? He's definitely mining the archers for gold with the Keshix. Because the Keshix has so much pierce armor. Ooh, there's Paladin in Shix0's base now. That's going to be more difficult to clear up. More Paladin on the front. Cav Archer numbers looking not great. Down to 23 here. This is a great back and forth. Shix0 and Modri are both playing amazing. Like Modri, I feel like was in the losing position twice and has made a comeback kind of twice. And Shix0 is just like playing like really, really well in addition to that. It's not like Shix0 is playing bad either. This is a really good game. And of course, there's always the threat of the Kings randomly being picked off, but we haven't even seen an attempt at that in like I think like 20 in-game minutes. This is crazy. Didn't do that on purpose. It's okay. We'll take another peek at the relic count. Good call. Shix0 grabbed a relic, Sujith, so it's 1-1 now. He has like 700 elo more than me. Playing great Shix0, man. You're playing great, but Modri has come back from like death twice now. Not bad, not bad. Can you win Wonder Victory? No. Last year's edition, we had Wonder and Relic Victory. We took that out this year. Most games are under 40 minutes. Like the actual game length, if you look on YouTube, all the games are like 25 to 35 minutes long. This game is an exception. This is a particularly good game of this version of the format. This is really good. We got a cool fight happening here. Don't forget, the Tatars take less bonus damage and give extra bonus damage when they're on hills. I looked like Modri was going to win this fight, but I kind of think the fact that the Cav Archers are still alive is really bad for Modri here. He's got one Paladin. His name is Steve. Steve the Paladin. He's going to kill that Siege Workshop. Do they really take... What, did they get rid of the receive less damage thing? Am I potatoing? I may be potato. They only give extra hill bonus damage. Okay. Don't look at me. I'm just a crab. Alright? Alright, so don't be getting snippy with me. Cut it out. Alright? Can I have one of my moderators? Wait, actually, what time it is? What time it is? Can someone check in on the slam set in like 10 minutes? Just gonna ask for that now. Just keep an eye on the slam game that we have coming up. If there's anybody here that can take a peek in the that's an admin. And a Wrang admin. Whoa, we got some dancing halberdiers. Why not Rams, right? Okay, capped Rams. Good. I wonder if the Rams are what's going to do it for Modri here. This is so well played by Shix0. Shix0 has microed these Cav Archers so well for so long, like actually. Shix0 is playing unreal. I'm really glad Dave raided to see. Oh, no! Okay. We still got decent heavy Cav Archers numbers. Still 31. 178 kills for these Cav Archers. 178. 178. Where's Shix0 on gold? Okay. Well, we lost the trebuchet again, but selling wood at 17 for only 100 gold, only gold source. No, he's got that. Does green have a market? All right. Okay, now I hit the button the second time. No, that's what's got to happen, right? Someone trade with the market. Looking bad here. We finally got the siege ram though. I think siege ram could be the missing thing in the equation. I think siege ram could be it, guys. I'm telling you. Shix0 has done so well pushing Modri back from this center spot. They've been fighting here for so long. Shix0's in a perfect spot to trade. Yeah, you could literally stick a market like right here and trade with that mark and have like trade going like halfway across the map. The whole way across the map. Okay, falling back to the Treb. The thing is, I think the Treb needs to be moved up. Modri with a lot of Hussar now. Gonna snipe that trebuchet again. The number of times Modri has come out and sniped the Treb to buy more time is getting ridiculous. Thing is, yeah, we're gonna run out of wood. And it's gonna become a wood game eventually. Siege Ram versus Siege Ram. Let's go! It's the Siege Ram battle! Okay, they both died. I was pretty stoked for the Siege Rams to bonk each other. I'm sad that they did not. I was pretty excited for that, damn it. Alright, well, we can deal. Man, heavy Cav Archers on a hill. Can't take fights against the heavy Cav Archers, even with skirms on a hill. The Siege Rams, though. The Siege Rams are what the key is. We just need more than 4 of them. We need like 9 or 10 to push with a bunch of help. Shix0 says, I have 6,000 gold. Shix0! Shix0! Do you know who you're trying this with? Modri is the one that convinced ACCM to resign in Wrang of Fire 2. Even though ACCM had won the game. It's not gonna work. That's not a viable strategy. They both just lied, by the way. Box formation. Box formation. All right. The problem is with box formation activated, Shix0 is basically unbeatable, guys. What do you do against box formation? Okay, you turned it off. All right, that's good. We were actually thinking of banning box formation from the tournament.
Bruh.
Hogbox. A lot of hussars still left to serve as a meat shield here. That fight went pretty good for Shix0. Problem is that Shix0 is losing map position, which might start mattering more and more as Wood's dying. There's Hussar back here kind of like picking off reinforcements-ish. Not really. And this is just more of the same. Do we have any sort of plans? There's there we go. There's lots of stone back here. Yellow's done a really good job snatching up the extra res in Green's base. I'm surprised he's still not farming the crossbows with his Keshiks. Maybe it's not worth it. How can Tatars lose this? To Halb Siege Ram Hussar. With skirms mixed in. Ooh, Modri's got a little bit of, he's kind of feeding. Yeah. Needs to get the mass back up again. We sort of double walled the king in. Okay, Modri has now decided is the time to build a king pen. He must be planning something. If he's gonna wall his king in, guys, it's because he's planning something, right? How can Tatars lose this? By being a 700? Yeah, this is a 700 elo split between these two players, guys. Shix0 basically has to play out of his mind to win this. And is. He's doing what he needs to win. Just really, really slow. If he can keep that, the problem is eventually the Cav archers are going to die, right? And Modri knows this. But there is a lot of time before that happens. And also, not necessarily. Green has a market that's up. It's only, I think it's just a matter of time until Shix0 goes, oh, I can trade with the market. And then what does Modri do? Thank you for reminding me about the relics. Nope, Modri has picked up 3 relics and Shix0's got 2. I have no idea when the relic fighting happened, guys. I apologize. That's just insane that even happened. Plus, the Tatars have these hills. Man, such a good civ on Acropolis for exactly this reason. Your last stand truly is a great last stand. Like, you have such a great defensible position. Can I get a mod checking in on the slam set, please? See if they're setting up and going to be ready to go. They are playing still. They started early. I have to finish this game, casting this game anyways, but... I think I still have another game to cast from Rex, too, so... Ooh. Those trebuchets are going to go down. That's huge for Shix0. I think we got some exploratory hussars here from Modri. Shix0 made a really good decision to not chop through that rear wood. Leaves his kings really well protected. Reminder, Modri's king is walled in. You cooked an 8 dinner and it's still going. Don't make me hungry. Okay, so are these just meant for raiding, or I don't know what the deal is with those exactly. I feel like Modri's up to something, but I haven't exactly ascertained what yet. Don't think Slam is playing yet. Okay. Thanks, Lavid. Much appreciated. So, if they don't ping slam or whatever, they should post the lobby code and everything, Chad. They don't, Alavid. Just ping slam. After 15 minutes, ping him. And then he'll have 15 minutes to respond from them. Ooh, Modri calls GG. I guess Modri feels like this game's unwinnable post-imp versus the Tatars. And Shix0 is going to be through to the round of 27 just like that. A bit of an anticlimactic end after that insane hold. But what a great game of AoE. Seriously. The back and forth was just so good. His pop was dropping, yep. Ran out of gold. Beating Modri in a 1v1. It was basically, I mean, it was a 1v1 with like conditions. Right? Can't even believe this was the same game as this Phoenix, like there were towers and everything. Look how early this, you guys coming in, I think you missed the snipe entirely. We'll go back so you guys can see. So Modri, with this group of conks, he'd actually come from Yellow's base and had made an attempt at Yellow's king, as I recall, right? These come from, yeah, they went all the way up here. Yeah. Yep. These roamed through Yellow's base. They did damage and everything. They tried to snipe that king, and then Modri, like, adapted and went from Yellow's base, and it went over to hit green. Green, who had been harassing Modri at the start of the game. And I feel like Modri wouldn't have had a chance if he didn't do this. So this is a great call from Modri. And Wrang champion Modri is eliminated from the tournament. You can see Green came in, tried to clear this away and move the king on this side. Oh, you guys wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. All right, so Modri gets away from the crossbows, right? And Green's trying to run the king away. We'll go to Modri's point of view. And Green runs the king in the view of Modri. Modri immediately reacts and brings the kings down, or the conks down. You can already see he's got it in his mind what he's going to be up to, right? So he sees the king going there. He sends the vill. Modri's got the conks coming around the other side anyways. Oh, gate with the villager. Snags the king. Feeds it into the conks. And Green is dead. And then from this point, so this is where we were at. All right. So if you come in, what you see is you've got Modri, who's got 1 TC, who is like 10 vills back, versus this Tatar player that has his king walled in, 3 TCs, has cav archers out. And that's where this game kicked off, realistically, as a 1v1. The conch shooting the Mayan king is poetic. It's definitely historically accurate. Or at least as close as you're going to get in a game of Age of Empires 2, right? Hey. There we go. Final KD there. Shix0 with the 1.36. Modri did a great job with that trash army, though. And that was a really good game of Age of Empires 2. Everybody just coming in, you might not know about the tournament at all. And I'm just going to show the Ring of Fire 4.